I am hoping that you can share a little bit more with us about your background, your service history, and also your tribal affiliation.
Yeah, so I did bounce around a lot as a kid, but I grew up mostly in Northern California, around Humboldt County area. My mother, she is white. My father, he's Native American and German, and so he grew up on the reservation in Grand Ronde, Oregon. I'm a member of the Confederated Tribes of Grand Ronde, which is our federally recognized tribe, and we're a confederated tribe, which means during the consolidation period that was happening around 1865, several tribes were brought together onto one reservation. So myself, by blood, I'm both Umpqua and Rogue River.
Can you share more for us about why it was important to you and your community and to your faith to request this religious accommodation and what that process was like?
I was taught that, our hair represents our spirit and our strength. And there's a lot of different beliefs across, North America on exactly, is it physically, holding power? Is it more symbolic in the religious sense of that growth or that power or that strength or that courage? Lots of different things, right? And so for me personally, I do believe in the importance of hair, to kind of follow my tribal tradition and our ways. Now, if a little bit gets cut off, do I feel like something weird's going to happen? No, but it's really important culturally.
So the approval itself came through when exactly?
It was signed on the 20th of May, so I'm 2 days past my anniversary of getting the approval.
How did you feel when you first heard that it had been approved?
I was extremely excited. I was overjoyed. What really happened is my photos went viral. It was not on purpose. I originally posted it to Facebook, and it was actually Sergeant Dupree, who I previously mentioned, who said, "Hey, Pat, can you make this public so I can share it?" And I said, "Okay." And then it kind of like took off from there. I am now up to 58 Native American soldiers who've reached out to me for support. And I'm not counting a handful of sailors and Air Force who also reached out.
Both in the Army and across the services, what can you share with us about the high propensity to serve among the American Indian Alaska Native community?
Yeah, so Native Americans, we serve at about a 5% higher rate than any other racial demographic. And the simple, explanation for that is we're a warrior culture, right? It's kind of like baked into our culture that we are warriors, and so we want to serve. Of course, we can be warriors in other ways, right? We can support our community. We can be leaders in the community and without, picking up weapons. But as far as the military force is concerned, that is our modern equivalent to being warriors and being able to serve as warriors. There's a lot of mixed feelings about military service in the Native community. Like I said, we generally are a warrior culture, and a lot of us choose to serve. But some tribes and some communities are a little bit against service because one of the reasons might be because of like leaving, your tribe or leaving your family. For me personally, it was an opportunity to, up level my income based on what was probably expected from my family background, and kind of like be able to, buy a home and do some of these things that I think every American dreams about. But when it comes to making higher ranks and having a seat at the table for large decision-making discussions, I would love to see more Native Americans in positions like that.